All right. Thanks a lot for being patient with me. As you know, with the software I use, every time I start a video up within Streamlabs, I have to go over to YouTube and configure it while I'm live. I wish there was a workaround on that, but I'm unaware of one. So, wanted to just say hello. Hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving. I ate like a slob. Um, and and now it's back on the diet until Christmas Eve dinner. So I did the cooking. I had to just look down, make sure I'm live. And, I hope everybody had a great time. Um, I hope a lot of you had some time off, some time to just relax. And I was very fortunate. I had 4 days off, consecutive days off, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. And I just hope everything, every, I hope everybody's having had a great time. Without showing, I've been getting some letters in the mail. I got about 3 of them here right now that I've been meaning to reply back to. I try to do that, but during the holiday season, it's quite difficult. First of all, work picks up, family life picks up. So I've been meaning, if you're one of the ones that sent me a letter, I've been meaning to return the mail and say thank you. Haven't gotten around to it. So here in Arizona, up in Phoenix, they are discussing evidence and proof. Newsmax has been broadcasting that live. It's actually, I heard one of them say it's expected to go on into the evening, one witness after another. One data analyst after another, one forensic computer scientist after another, witnesses who contested, who testified what they saw and what they were not allowed to do and where they were corralled when they showed up to view the elections and be an observer. So one after another, it's coming out. You saw PowerPoint presentations, everything from statistical anomalies to statistical scientific data. So a lot of people who are experts with data analysis. And I'm hoping, it's funny, it happened here in Arizona and up in Phoenix, and immediately once our Doug Ducey, Governor Doug Ducey, heard about it, then immediately this morning, knowing that it was going to happen today, this morning he certified the elections, or I should say the electoral board here certified the elections. Like a bunch of cowards they are. They don't want to hear or see any of the evidence. No, hurry up before it gets out. Let's certify it. So that's what they did today, certified it. They don't care about a fair election at all. And if they were let's put it this way, if they were so sure of themselves and how this election was run, they would not have rushed to certify the election. They would at least given the respect and listen to the evidence before saying yay or nay. So it is troubling how, when you think about the mindset of that type of personality, what they're trying to achieve and what they're trying to evade, it really is troubling in my mind. When they know, it tells me they know something was wrong. Let's certify it. Let's get it behind us, and let's try to push this underneath the carpet is what's going on. So I wanted to show you folks something here. If you just loan me a little of your patience. We were told, I'm going to show you the desktop in just a moment. We were told that, you should stay home. First of all, did you see the video I just put out yesterday about and the title was, I absolutely refuse to wear a mask. So In that story, in that video, I discussed going to a super Walmart and then next door to a CVS pharmacy. Both businesses were crammed, packed. 99.9% of the people there were wearing a mask. The point is, that is everywhere I go. People, 99.9, are wearing the mask. Yet we are told that the cases are starting to rise again. They're starting to explode. Cases, not deaths. They don't talk about deaths no more. The cases are starting to rise. How is that possible if masks are effective? Obviously, they're not. But the news media outlets and all the television stars and movie stars and music stars and politicians come out and saying, we're not wearing the mask. Well, that's why it's spreading. No, you're not wearing the mask. You're not obeying. So I'm going to have to go into this Walmart and film it. Everybody's wearing a mask, yet they are accusing us. I don't wear a mask, but they are accusing the people in general of not wearing a mask. So again, I ask you the question, how is it? How is it spreading if majority of the people are wearing the mask? My point is they're getting on television, stay home, don't have Thanksgiving, don't have Christmas, no more than X amount of people in your home. And they got to be from, one or two families or whatever the freaking rules. Each state is there's no consistency to the rules that they're putting out from state to state. Politicians getting up on television, stay home. Actresses and movie stars, stay home. We're all in this together. Let me show you something. We're all in this together. Let me show you this, please. And this seems to be the mode of operation. Break the rule that they preach to you. Attempt to lie about it. When the lie comes out, you then apologize about it. So you stay home. I'm going to go out and party, and then I'll just apologize about it. So Rita Ora, whatever the hell her name is, apologized for breaking lockdown rules with her 30th birthday party. This was a serious and inexcusable error of judgment, she says. It's just amazing. Cardi B, the left's goddess of righteousness, of holiness, of awokeness, ex-prostitute who bragged about robbing her clients, apologizes after posting about her large Thanksgiving gathering. Again, preach to you, they go do it, you find out, then they apologize. And that's the only reason these people are apologizing, because they were busted. Do you think after Cardi B's party, or any of these people I'm about to show you, do you think after any of their parties, they walked their guests to the door, out to the door, and then said, you know what? Oh my God, I forgot. Oh my God, let's get on the news and apologize to the people, what hypocrites we are. No, the only reason why they're apologizing is because they were busted, which in my opinion is not a true apology. It's an apology because they were busted. Again, false illusion. It's an illusion of an apology. We all know about Gavin Newsom, and he did it with a smirk on his face. I watched the news on several channels when he came out and apologized. He had that cocked Mona Lisa grin, that part of the lip that's up a little. Yeah, I'm sorry. Newsom apologizes for the French Laundry dinner. Says he will practice what he preaches on COVID-19. That was just a couple of weeks ago. French Laundry is one of the most exclusive restaurants in the entire United States. Kid you not. For dinner, without drinks, without wine, you're looking at about $400 to $600, depending what you order from the menu. Goes out after telling his state, I know you got bill collectors coming down on you. I know you got to pay the rent. I know you got to pay the car. I know you have to put food on the table. But God darn it, California, I got to lock you down. Sorry. And then he goes off to a party at the French Laundry. Let's see if there's any other pictures showing. Probably don't even have any other pictures. But you get the point. Who else? Denver mayor. Again, he apologizes. Not after he realized he just accidentally cooked dinner for 30 people. I don't know what became over me. I just cooked dinner for 30 people, not remembering there's a COVID. After telling his Denver citizens, no Thanksgiving for you. We need to protect you from COVID-19. He apologizes after traveling to a large dinner party. I made a mistake. He's not the one who cooked. It was somebody else that I was thinking about. He traveled after telling everybody to stay home. There's so many people here. You just type in apologizes for party, apologizes for gathering, and you can find so many people. It's crazy. So a lot of people laugh at me. I made that video yesterday. They laughed at me, called me stupid. Take a look at some of the comments. Oh, I used to watch you for your silver video. And now when you go political, I can see how stupid you really are. I wasn't stupid then up until I disagreed with you, right? So I don't wear a mask because I see it's not really a threat. These people do not believe what they're trying to sell us, what CNN is trying to sell us. They don't wear a mask. And if they don't think there's a threat, why should I think there's a threat? By the way, I haven't worn a mask since the beginning of COVID. Now, I got to put a disclaimer out there. My company requires me to wear a mask when I go to work. Now, obviously, I need a paycheck. So when I'm in a public hallway, I put my mask on. But when I am in my office, which is, I would say, 85% of the time, I take my mask off. Again, I leave my office, go into a public hallway, go into the restroom, go to the cafeteria or whatnot. I put my mask on. I need my job. It's plain and simple. Other than that, I do not wear a mask, with the exception of my wife just had surgery. And in order to go and visit her, I have to wear a mask. It is a hospital. You can't get upstairs without the mask. No paycheck without the mask. No visiting the wife in the hospital without the mask. Only two variables. I wear a mask. So again, they're trying to sell us something that doesn't work, and the masses believe in it. And when you don't believe in it, and when you see through the smoke screen, they're so indoctrinated. They're so sold on the concept, on the agenda, that they mock you. And it's at this point I'm starting to believe even the mask wearers, they even know it's a fraud. But to them, it's a control thing now. Now it's a control thing. Mask, you're not wearing a mask. Even though they probably know the truth. It's a real shame. It really is a shame. The people who are telling you not to have Christmas now, the Christmas Grinches, the COVID Grinches, they're telling you can't have Christmas. How many apologies will we see yet again after Christmas? Oh, I'm sorry, we didn't realize, the Christmas party, we had like 30 people come over, and, we had the Christmas dinner, the gift opening, and then the morning Christmas. We apologize. That's their business model, to do what they want to do and then apologize for it. Much like banks, they rip off their customers, they get busted, they apologize, and they pay a small fee. Much smaller than the percentage. It's a much smaller percentage than what they rip their clients off of. And that's their business model. Oh, you ripped off billions of dollars from your clients? Sold their data? Overcharged them? Fees? You made billions. I'll tell you what, we're gonna fine you really big time this time. We're gonna fine you $1 million. And that's their business model. Hell, if I can make billions and be fined millions, I'm all for it. So you're starting to see in progression their business models, how do as I say, not as I do. And it's call me stupid for not wearing a mask. I really don't give a crap. They're not. They don't believe in it. So it is what it is. My wife's cooking dinner, so this is going to be kind of a short. I've been keeping it. I've been keeping it low, due to the fact that, there's not much to report lately. Silver price is pretty consistent, give or take a few dollars here or there. Nothing to really report to you folks about. Cryptocurrencies, just before Thanksgiving, it took a huge jump. It's up there. Thank you, babe. It's up there. So nothing really to report there. And the news, I'm just trying to stay some BLTs right here. BLTs, some deviled eggs. I love deviled eggs with horseradish. Excuse me. Every now and then you get a piece of horseradish that seems to travel up into your eyeball. Let me say hello to a few people. Brandon Beatty, thank you so much. And Jeff Lone Wolf, doing very well. Pristine Green, thank you so much. I read your email, Pristine. Visionary, by the way, a lot of people find it very boring that I read off names. But there's a reason to my madness. When I read off your name, it's my way of saying thank you. I see you. I appreciate your time. And I do read my emails, by the way. Peter Schweigart, thank you. Jonathan Arroyo, peace, brother. Fast Eddie and Chris Dennison. Man, that was good. I apologize. I can go through a platter of good deviled eggs. My recipe is very simple. Extra large eggs, boiled, obviously. Pull out the yolk. Mash up the yolk with some good mayo, like Hellman's or Best Food. Just a squirt. It's a small little squirt of good mustard. French's is good enough. And then you get some good horseradish. You put enough in there to your liking. You mix it all up. Refill the empty egg whites. Little paprika on top. That's all there is to it. Chilled. 49er, thank you. Wraith, by the way, I love cooking. Wraith Rich Toe Fin. Hello, Jonathan Arroyo, thanks again. Sound is good, thank you. South Florida DCL, good evening. And Roy Acard, hey man, I just want you to know you're not the only one fuming over these COVID social demands. Correct. What? It's not no longer the COVID that's bothering me. No. It's no longer the demands that are put upon me that are bothering me. It's no longer these people who are having parties and their Thanksgiving dinners and then apologizing that are bothering me. They are not the ones who are bothering me. Society has really freaking disappointed me. When 99.9% of the population is complying. 99.9. And half of them, I know mathematically, Republicans, conservatives, even they are complying. Well, they won't let you go grocery shopping unless you have a mask. That's not a true statement. Unless it's legitimate law that was passed, where there's a statute and all, you just walk in there. And enough people walk in to, I'll just use Walmart, and overwhelm their system, they're going to give up and they're going to let people in. Just what are they going to do? Stop them? I mean, it worked for the protest, the BLM and the Antifa protest, right? Oh, but they might stop me and I won't be able to get their meat. Oh my God. I walked into Walmart yesterday. It's a true story. The video is, I just posted the video yesterday. They have greeters by the opening doors now. They're no longer inside the store. They're by the opening doors. Sir, would you like a mask? And then in unison, almost like an echo, a fraction or two of a second afterwards, the 2 and the number 3 guy, would you like a mask? Would you like a mask? I said no, very politely. No, thank you. Appreciate you offering. I keep walking. Behind me, I heard, sir. I kept walking. I didn't even walk fast. Nobody chased me down. They gave up. And it's society's just, I guess, let me down. Now, I know from a few of my emails, there's a lot of people who think like me, and I appreciate that. But other than us, I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing people defend themselves anymore. Nick G, hello from Memphis. Freezing cold here. It's a little chilly here as well, Nick. Nope. Serving Ya. GNOT and everyone. Tony, 915. Arizona going to turn... little horse rides here. Arizona going to turn red like it should have been? I don't know. They've already certified the votes this morning. I don't know what's going to happen anymore. Steve O, I hope you're doing well. JKA Pioneer. Tube Socks. Is one of these letters from you? I believe so. Yep, one of these letters are from you. And as I mentioned early in this video, I've been meaning to respond to all these letters I get, but just bear with me. This time of the year is kind of difficult. Tony S. Shrek. And by the way, thank you, Tube Socks. I really appreciate that. Yeah, really appreciate that. Shrek 9118, morning people from the woods of Pennsylvania. Thank you so much. You folks in Pennsylvania, I wish you would riot. I'm serious. They stole the election from you. Freaking riot, man. Do it like like the opposition does. Riot. Get these freaking government officials scared. That's the thing. They're not scared of you no longer. Therefore, they're taking advantage of you. Yeah, Browse died, guy who played Darth Vader, not the voice, but he died. Silver Maple, I hope the lies, deception, and false hopes keep coming because it will lead to exuberance and buying opportunity in precious metal. I couldn't even pronounce that. Exuberance? Never heard of the word. I'll just pretend I know what it means. Brent Brumley, mail-in points came in for the Iron Bowl this afternoon. Auburn beat Alabama. Okie dokie. If you don't wear one here in Oregon, you get kicked out. Kicked out of what? Oregon? I don't understand you. If enough people stood up and not wore a mask and walked into a store, there's nothing they would do. And then if they get in your face, you get in their face. I guarantee you they'll back down. Who are these? What? Most of your people who work in these stores, Walmart, what are they, freaking 19 years old? Come on. You got a couple of freaking managers that hide upstairs in the offices. They come down there. I mean, if enough of you, obviously it is difficult to stand up for your rights when you're the only one out of hundreds who are not wearing your mask. I respect that. But if people just woke up, just a little waking up, folks, and overwhelmed their system, like they overwhelmed the voting system, like they overwhelmed the post office system, like they overwhelmed everything, that's how you defeat them. You overwhelm their system. Joy Apples. Ian Joy Apples? We have a mask mandate here in North Carolina. We have no option not to wear the mask. There is an option. You don't wear it. I mean, I don't know what your mandate is. Again, it's numbers. One person I can understand. When you go by yourself out, it's very difficult for you not to wear your mask because all your anti-mask, all your mask believers circle you because you're alone. But if the masses would just wake up, your COVID believers there wouldn't be enough of them to encircle you. It's kind of like that. I don't know how else to say it. Obviously, I understand when you're the only one who wants to stand up for yourself. I don't know what else to say. Butchie Harding, yeah, what they going to do if you don't wear it? Yeah, I mean, are they really going to throw you out? All right, I can understand you're by yourself and they call the police come. I understand that. Not much you can do and you need their food. But again, if enough people were doing it, the police would say, screw this. This is like the 30th time I've been called to your Walmart. I'm not coming there no longer. Deal with it yourselves. And if that happened consistently at every Walmart within that city, you would overwhelm their system. Very much like shoplifting. In certain places in town, the police are called so often, they're like, deal with it yourself. In many places now, like Costco, are instructed when they got a runner, it's when somebody has goods and they just run out the door. They're instructed to just let them go. Not worth it. Butchie Harding, thank you. American Loci, thumbs up. Shrek, thank you. Jimbo, bars, restaurants, and private gatherings. Yep. Who else is here? Sling and Silver. It's a shame. It's a shame muzzle. It's a diaper. It's a diaper for your mouth. Doesn't work. And again, why am I speaking like this? Because it's quite obvious when you look at the actions of the people who are preaching us this garbage. They are not abiding by what they're telling us to do. So when I see politicians walking in the airports, catching their plane, Dianne Feinstein, without wearing her mask, tells me she is not concerned. When I see Nancy Pelosi doing the same thing, getting her hair done, tells me she is not concerned. Como Gavin Newsom, I showed you all the people. None of them are concerned about COVID. It's a fear-mongering tool. And I apologize for those who know somebody that has COVID. But frankly, they ain't going to die from COVID. They'll die from another ailment that they have. But then again, it would have happened if they got the flu. Their chances are the same if they would have got the flu. So what's next? Every time flu season comes around, we're going to be mandated to wear a mask. Chris Dennison, Georgia don't either, unless you're in crazy Atlanta. Okay. Theta 1, if you wear a mask, if you wear a mask, you're part of the problem. It doesn't work. Steve-O, acceleration rules. I haven't seen you in a long time. Pass the popcorn. The movie is getting really good. Who else? I got to go pretty shortly here. Tony S., thank you. Tony S., I thong my face and wearing my broga pants. Life is good. Biden spent the whole election season in a basement and got 80 million votes. Yeah, it's a test. If they can fool you wearing that freaking face diaper, if you can't see that, it's so easy to fool you and steal the election. If you're too stupid to see through this COVID thing. By the way, we're hot in the flu season. Hot in the flu season. Yet there's virtually nobody with flu anymore. Think about that. Isn't it convenient that COVID-19 has almost identical symptoms as the flu? Wouldn't it be funny if when this all passed, we found out there was really only 20,000 people who caught true COVID and the rest were flus? I'm just saying, we'll see. Time always uncovers truth. Johnny Lingo, thank you. Appreciate your time. And Silver Game of Thrones. Who else is here? Al Bungie, JD. I didn't even know, JD, that Silver and Gold were dropping. I have to go check it out. I really don't look at it too often. Honestly, I don't. There's a couple of people who gave me a donation. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. It'll go to paying my cable bill. Cable, meaning the internet, is what I meant. Christopher Cortez, there's more people dying from dehydration than beer flu. 999-5, no one's catching the flu because they're wearing the mask. COVID cases are going home because no one's wearing a mask. COVID cases are going... All right, somebody deleted that. Data to $10 soon. I pray it gets to $10 soon, but I'm not seeing it right now. I just checked this morning. It was $62. I mean, 62 cents. What am I saying? Oh, I'm delirious. 62 cents. I'm not seeing it right yet. I went to go invest in some more brass yesterday. Walmart didn't have any. They looked at me like I was an idiot. Sir, we stopped selling handgun ammo in December. And I thought to myself, thank God my safe is fully stocked up on ammo for each and every weapon I own. No one's catching the flu because they're wearing a mask. COVID cases going up because no one's wearing a mask. I gotcha. I see what you're saying. Yeah. Sobriety television, $62 Theta by summer. I pray you're right. Yankee stacking. Good to see me. Adrian, thank you so much. Michael Tremblay, not buying any silver right now, playing my Visa card off and doing good. Thanks for the advices of my good man. Yeah, Michael, pay your debts off first if possible because your interest rates are always higher than the interest rates that you receive from your savings. Time to resurrect the Anti-Mask League. Silver Gambit from Ohio, never put a mask on. They'll just, when they try, I just smile and say, not gonna happen. Sheriff came out and said he wouldn't enforce masks because it's against the law. Oh boy, it's really sad. Anyway, folks, I'm gonna go. I don't want to disrespect the wife. She made dinner, and I'm hungry. I'll see you tomorrow. As a matter of fact, you know what I'm thinking about doing? I'm gonna take my video camera into Walmart on the busy day, and I'll let you see the masses are just wearing the. And I probably don't even need to do this because you have your own super Walmart. But just to show you that everybody is wearing the mask, but yet they're blaming us for not wearing a mask. And that's why it's passed around. So it's kind of funny. Anyway, folks, have a great night. I'll see you tomorrow. And please watch the video I posted yesterday. You be surprised. Take care.